Good afternoon, boys and girls.
Good afternoon.
I hope you all had a good lunch period. And I hope you all ate a lot too. 2 years ago, I visited your school and spoke with the grade 4s to 8 students. Some of you here may remember my story. In fact, from what I just saw, I'm glad a lot of you here remember my story. I'm also aware some of you have done reviews, and I had the opportunity to read them. I also had the pleasure of reading all the reflections that you wrote. Today, I'll be telling you my story again with the hope you'll be reminded you can all develop good character traits, and you will want to strive to be the best you could possibly be. You all know I walk with a limp. You all know that I stutter when I have to answer questions in a short space of time. So, how could a limping, stuttering young man give you any advice? Well, throughout my school life, I've been bullied, taunted, laughed at, stared at, and called names like retard and dumb. Students looked at me as being disabled and different. What they failed to see were my abilities and how much I was like a normal human being. I did not ask to be disabled. Something happened when I was being born, and that has caused my life to be different. Every one of us, at some point in our lives, faces obstacles. Some of you here today may have some disabilities that will prevent you from moving properly. Some may have difficulties at home, and some may have problems learning. Whatever the challenge, I want you to believe you can overcome it. No challenge is too big. Initially, it may seem that way, big, but if you get into the habit of saying, "I can," to yourself, you will begin to believe it. And trust me, you will soon find your challenges becoming smaller and smaller. Now, saying "I can" once or twice will not be enough. That phrase must become part of you. You repeat it, then you begin to believe it. I truly believe God will help you do all things if you try. So, believe in yourself and believe in your capabilities. Let me give you some insight into a few of the challenges I have faced and how I have coped with them. In order to do this, I have to start from the very first day of my life. When I was born, something terrible happened. When I entered this world, I was unable to move. Nothing moved from my neck down. My arms, my legs, not even my fingers twitched. And listen, that was not all. I couldn't even drink from a bottle like other babies. From the very first day of my life, I had one tube going down one nostril, leading to my stomach to give me milk, another tube through the other nostril, giving me oxygen, and a third going down my throat to my lungs to breathe for me. Everyone who saw me felt I would not live very long. I spent my first year and 11 days at the hospital for sick children. That is a total of 376 days. It was a tough year. It was one filled with very close calls with death. I suffered several lung collapses, 3 cardiac arrests, seizures, and many bouts of acute pneumonia. My parents were asked to pull the plug on me and just allow me to die. They had several meetings with